when people first started talking about endogenous dimethyltryptamine, no, given that it had these known psychedelic or hallucinogenic effects, mostly hallucinogenic is considered to be, it has a kind of negative connotation. It's like generating these hallucinations which are not really connected to reality in some way. And so it was thought that since hallucinogenic kind of stuff or hallucination kind of stuff is something that goes along with psychosis sometimes and chronic psychosis like schizophrenia, DMT was really first seriously thought of as perhaps one of the endogenous chemicals related to psychosis in some way. I personally like the kind of the original Latin meaning for hallucination, hallucinare, meaning to wander in the mind, which is a lot more open to many kinds of interpretations other than just a kind of negative one that we conventionally associate with hallucination. So yeah, for many years DMT was thought of as perhaps related to the kind of simple neurochemical mechanism for schizophrenia. I actually think that, well, even decades later now, we still know relatively little about what's really going on in psychosis and schizophrenia, and I suspect that it's much more complicated than just some simple chemical imbalance like too much dopamine or excess amounts of other endogenous amines like DMT, and that it involves much more profound circuitry changes in some kind of way. So I don't really subscribe much to the idea that DMT is a endogenous psychotomimetic molecule or something like that, but that it's involved in much more subtle aspects of modulating mental function in some way.